Here we go again, the never-ending yard work. Don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining. I love working in the yard. But yeah, it seems like you do one thing and then there's two other things that need doing or more. But I've been staring at these piles here for a while now, and I can't wait to clean them up. So I'm going to rake this, try to get the dirt out and just put the mulch in the back. Not sure what we'll do with the dirt. And then we have this pile over here by this tree. Looks like less dirt in there, and then we want to get that in the backyard too. Got my wheelbarrow ready, and these plants are just growing. It's been really hot, and with the heat we get a lot of these scary guys. Ugh. I'm gonna do a lot of spraying for them, and I moved this one in the shade because it seemed to not be doing well in the sunshine, because this one is doing really good and it's been in that corner all summer. This one should be doing much better. There's more plants in here and it looks pretty sad, but yeah, hopefully it will do something yet. And then these trees here have been in here basically all summer too. They're waiting for me to be planted, and then this one's doing pretty good too. So this is the same flower plant as in here, and this one looks pretty sad. Trying to figure out the things. But yeah, here we go, trying to clean up this pile of mulch and get the yard looking cleaner. This is gonna look crazy, but this was my brilliant idea. I have no idea if it's the best idea. I am raking it from that pile this way, and the dirt is staying behind mostly. Then I got mulch and rocks at the end here, so this is what I'm gonna keep, and then I'll get to clean up all this dirt and stuff after. Told you it was gonna be crazy, and I don't know if it's the best way to do this, but that's the only thing that came to my mind. That's the last of it. Now the rest has to be swept off. Got my little helper, and then we're gonna hose this driveway down. I got one wheelbarrow full. I couldn't get the rocks out. They just came with most of them. A lot of them stayed actually, but yeah, at least the dirt is out of there mostly. This is what we have. Whole wheelbarrow full. pile behind me is gone. Doesn't that look pretty? So I swept it and then I washed it after I had this huge mess here. Now I have one last wheelbarrow full of mulch that I got from the tree here. So this finally looks normal again. We had piled it up by this tree here. And so yeah, that looks all cleaned up now. Very nice. And I'm gonna bring this into the backyard and put it by the tree and plants over there. I have a few items here that I'm gonna be working with by the plants that we have there. So I'm gonna fertilize all the plants there, or most of them, especially the roses. And I'm gonna try cinnamon to get the ants, to deter the ants. So let's see if it will work. Here we are. So I did the other wheelbarrow full on this side. Now I'm just gonna top this up. You see some bare spots there. Make this nice and full. And maybe then the grass won't always peek through. Behind here, our daughter washed our tubes that we had at the river this week. And yeah, our yard is finally coming together. Just another thing off our list so we can sell this place. The mulch job is finally done. I've been looking forward to this for a while, and I'm glad to say that it's finally complete. Here's the strawberry patch and the grass that we put down from the front. It's growing, and we need seed to come up here, and then all of our grass needs to be mowed again, but it's kind of trying to make an edge here. Need to readjust the dirt there better, but this is the strawberry patch. And then there's a couple plants of flowers mixing in with the strawberries right there. That's okay. And then this is where I started the mulch. Here's the rose stem that I planted. We've had brutally hot weather, so it looks like it might not make it. Looks pretty sad. That's too bad. I kept forgetting to water it. Been doing a lot of painting and getting ready in the house, and then I forget about the outside, but we'll see if it'll make it. Here's the rest of it. This fern also got too dry. Noticed that today. But those guys up there really love this shade I think they get, and they probably like the heat too, because they're just doing really well. If we get to sell, I'm gonna miss this place, but hopefully we'll have an acreage where we don't have close neighbors, and there'll be more freedom and more privacy, and it'll just be that much better. But we have made it quite homey for ourselves here, I would say. I'm excited to sell, but I'm also nervous. But I am looking forward to see what God has in store for us. Looking forward to the next chapter. Even though it's a little bit scary, it's also exciting, so that's a good thing.